Welcome. In this tutorial video, we'll learn how to purchase a hosting service for our website, and in this case, if a cheap alternative. In the previous tutorial, we learned how to get from a free hosting service provider. I advise you should not use it for a real website, and then this would be better even for test purpose, and even you could use it for a real website. Now you can see special offer 2,500 per month. The hosting service here is TrueHost.com.ng. In other tutorial video, I already explained how to use qservers.net. In this case, we are using TrueHost.com.ng. It's a Nigerian service provider, and also it's quite stable and it gives you good service for your money. So when you come into TrueHost, leave this part, scroll down until you get to this web hosting part of it. So you can see you could get your hosting for as low as 400 naira per month, and even as low as 175 naira per month. You see, this is just insane. This is a good offer. However, you should know that when you have something coming for a cheap price or something, there should be some limitation it has. Like you can see, it had for the 400 it has 30 gig disk space, which is good enough, not bad. 400 times 12 is around 4,800 for a year. This is way cheaper than any other alternative you find right now in 2022. You have this 175 naira per month, but 1 gig disk space. So if you are using this, just know maybe you want to create a portfolio website that just describes an organization, and you are not going to be adding so much content into it. It's going to work fine, and it gives you a little access to one email account and some other stuff. So this is good. We could go for this. I think if I were to advise you, if you were going to create an e-commerce website or a website that's going to be a sales funnel, even if it's test and what is the purpose of for real life, don't use this bronze hosting. Go for silver at worst, but I would prefer you go for gold, but go for silver for this practice purpose. But for a simple website like just a portfolio website or stuff like this, I'm just going to teach. I'm just giving this for free. You get right. This is just for a practice purpose. So I'll go for this particular bronze hosting, select the cheapest of it all. I would prefer you go for silver, like I said once more. So it tells you to register a new domain, or you transfer your domain from another registrar. I'll use my existing domain. So the meaning is, if you are registering a new domain, you don't have a domain name prior to now. Remember, domain serves as your location. You don't have the name and you want to just purchase it. You have .com, you have .com.ng, and so many others. .com.ng is a cheaper alternative compared to .com, and then transfer your domain from another register. So maybe you already bought your domain from someone like GoDaddy, Namecheap, QServers, and the rest, and it's about to expire. So before it expires, or just shortly after it expires, you want it to be hosted, or you want to purchase it from TrueHost. So you transfer from that hosting provider to this particular hosting provider. Maybe in a future video, I'll show you how to transfer your domain from one hosting provider to another hosting provider. And then you have this. I will use my existing domain. So you have a domain from qservers.net, from Namecheap, or any other place. So all you need to do is to point it down here. In another video tutorial, I already explained how you point from qservers to Namecheap. It's not rocket science. You also do something similar here. It's about pointing it to the right name servers. You can say and update my name servers. So every single hosting provider comes with a name server. All you need to put it is that you put the name server here in TrueHost. So I just needed to give you an overview of every single thing here. So I'm going for a new domain. I think I want to go for a .com.ng domain. I'll call it let's see if this is available. I used to have this domain. It got expired. Let's see if it's still available right now. Check. Yep, it is available, so I'm getting my domain back. Yeah, it's going to cost me 1,200 naira to get this domain name. That's fine. If I could also go for .xyz. That would be a free alternative. Let's see if we could get a free alternative just to cut down cost for you while learning. Let's see. Okay, not available at the moment. All right, let's see. I will call this IA Tech, right? And while we choose IA Tech, let's see IA Tech Consult. Yeah, so check. Let's allow it to check. So you see iatech.com is not available, .com.ng is available. Okay, every single you have to spend on this domain whether you like it or not, except you have an existing domain. So this is an added cost to the 400 naira we would have. So I'm going to buy iatech.com.ng. I think I need the domain even more so that every single domain alias for me would point to my website at the moment. So check, it's available. I want to choose .com.ng. I'll add it, right? So once it's added, I move to continue. Yep, continue. So we have several options. True Bronze hosting. If I'm going for True Bronze hosting, they're giving me 1 month for free. This is like bonanza. You have another option for 12 months for 190 naira. This is insane. That will be 190 times 12. That would give us around 2,300 naira. This a good bargain. Of course, I told you you should use bronze hosting for a portfolio website, not for an e-commerce website. For me, I'm going to go for the free 1 month hosting. This is for practice sake. This is for just teaching purpose. So in other words, I came to TrueHost just to buy the alias for my domain .com.ng and to teach you, right? So we move on, continue. Yep, and then hosting domain is already attached to the hosting. Yeah, available add-ons. I could add the add-on, ID protection, email forwarding. Note that some of this add-on might cost me money at the end of the day. Let's see whether it really cost me or not. So continue. So in other words, again, let me bring this to your notice. You could actually just go for this free hosting for 1 month, and then you use it to learn for that 1 month, and you could be ready at that after the 1 month to purchase a better hosting service or something like that. You could purchase from TrueHost. We'll test if their service is good and give a review later. But I know this is a cheaper alternative and was recommended by a friend. I trust his judgment that they are good. So let's see. I'm going to remove this OIS protection. I'm not ready to spend this much on this particular domain name. What OIS protection does is it makes it more professional for you when you go into if so people could just check your domain, who has this domain. So OIS protection helps you protect your information. You will not just have your name, your company, or your address, your phone number out to any stranger. For me, one of the ways, if I don't want to spend on that, one of the ways I do is when creating or when registering, I'll register as a company, not an individual. So I'll register as iTech Consult. My first name will be iTech, my last name will be Consult, and it just solves the problem for me. And I put my official number that I want people to contact me with, and then my official email address will be used to register, and just this is how I go about it. But preferably and even more professional, you should go for WhoIs. I'm not ready to do that in this case, so I'll remove it. DNS management, yes. Email forwarding, yes, I want it. So if I have removed this option, let's see why is it not going out.